Now, I want to talk about something else really interesting. I want to talk about a little bit of it's unconfirmed yet. We don't quite know exactly what it's about. I know Pluto, I know you're listening. So if you want to jump up and speak to this, please request to speak. Feel free. I'll bring you up quick to, speak on this. But we've seen recently, and when I say recently, like a couple of days ago, or maybe even, today or something, Ledger, there's been developments in the Ledger support for Hedera. So a little bit of a background, Ledger hardware wallets, they're important because they're cold wallets, right? They allow you to hold your assets in a more secure way that your private key and seed phrase wouldn't be at risk. We all know about cold wallets, why they're important. And there's a problem in Hedera because the cold wallets really that are available and work with Hedera, like there's Descent Wallet, there's, Ledger, of course. But then we also have some really cool kind of like homegrown products like Citadel Wallet. And the key problem here is the lack of support for other transaction types and other asset types in Hedera. So you're able to hold your HBAR on your ledger, but you're not able to hold a bunch of other stuff on your ledger. So Ledger being the most popular hardware wallet, people have been really hoping for this for a while. We saw an update on GitHub, and really awesome to have Pluto here real quick to stop by and maybe share your thoughts on this. My understanding is basically, the GitHub repository for Ledger stuff, a bunch of different pull requests that have been waiting have been approved, and some new things have been added, and it looks very optimistic. But from your end, Pluto, like what do things look like when it comes to Ledger support for Hedera?
Yeah. Hey, Brandon. So this was brought up to us yesterday. I think that these things got merged in. Maybe some alpha for you here. I opened up the Ledger app, and there was a new Hedera version,
Hmm.
1.4.2 Ledger Hedera app. Downloaded that, and all of a sudden I was able to associate tokens and
Ooh.
stake and unstake, all in my ledger. So yeah, after a bit of testing, we started enabling this stuff in HashPack. I literally just deployed this update to the web app, and I'm just waiting for Google approval on the extension. But yeah, so all that stuff will be enabled in the next couple days in HashPack at least.
That's so cool. So basically what you're saying is everybody that has been screaming for the ability to stake HBAR in a Ledger wallet, to be able to associate other tokens in a Ledger wallet, to be able to hold, coins like, Pack token or Karate or Grelf or whatever inside their ledger, or potentially NFTs, all these different types of things. What you're saying is, and I'm looking at the GitHub on my screen, all these different Hedera related pull requests from launch badge that are added. What you're saying is now, hey, we did it. We've arrived. Surprise.
That's essentially what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mm,
Some caveats there. It doesn't look like you're able to send NFTs. You
gotcha.
can associate NFTs, send them to the account, but you can't send them out. So we've disabled associating NFT tokens
Gotcha.
for now. I don't know if that's expected or what. Nobody's really reached out to us about this, but as well as like smart contracts, you can't do that. So like
Mm.
swaps are disabled, and yeah, so like DApp support through a ledger is still disabled, but yeah, you're able to hold tokens and stake and stuff. So that's a pretty big win in my books.
That's huge. I think those two things are what people have been asking for. Is like, can I hold other tokens? Can I stake my HBAR? Yes, the answer is now, and it sounds like in the next couple days, people will be able to plug in and get things rocking. That's like super exciting, man. Thanks for the update on that.
Yeah, for sure.
While I got you, is there any other stuff you want to mention before I get back on with the show? Anything going on at HashPack that's interesting, or any updates you guys have?
Um, Not a whole lot. I could touch on kind of we posted a tweet about some security stuff. I don't know if that's
Oh, that might
worth.
be interesting. Yeah, real quick, maybe give folks a quick rundown of that security stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So we recently got in contact. So Hedera security team reached out to us about some like phishing sites and stuff that their tools were picking up, and we got kind of talking to them about how do they kind of monitor and deal with things like this. And so there's a platform called ZeroFox that they use. We reached out to ZeroFox, signed up with them, and so what that does is it's kind of cool. It like monitors the internet for like fake sites and phishing sites, like fake apps, trademark infringements, fake Twitter accounts, and kind of automates the whole process of getting those taken down. The amount of sort of phishing sites and scam Twitter stuff has exploded
Yeah.
recently, and so this is kind of a huge step forward in us being able to address this stuff and really protect our users from the biggest kind of way that their accounts get compromised. 100% of things we've seen has been these phishing sites, these fake apps, like these Twitter support scammers. Like
Right.
it's insane. And like, yeah, this has like multiplied the effectiveness we have in taking these down by like 100-fold. Like it's really crazy.
That's awesome to hear. Well, we could always use a little a little more security in this space because I read too many sad stories about people losing stuff, and I think a lot of times it just boils down to exactly what you're talking about. It's just getting bamboozled, and this stuff I think will really help with that. So that's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah, super happy about that. I think that's basically it. A lot of stuff going on in the background with Pack and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I'll leave that for another day.
Right on. Okay. Well, Pluto, back to work, my man. And thanks for stopping by. All
Yeah, man, have a good one.
right. Cheers. Okay. So let's continue on here. That was a great update. So yeah, that's some big news. I mean, you're going to be able to finally store your meme coins and, all that stuff right inside of your ledger. So I think that's going to be fantastic. I also really hope I didn't kick Pluto from the spaces. They put the remove from speakers very close to the remove from spaces. So Pluto, if I kicked you from the spaces, I apologize. There he's back. Pluto, apologize for kicking you from the spaces. I think they put the two options too close to each other when I remove someone from speakers. Okay, so I want to talk about Bank Social. So this was kind of interesting. So